So let's take a minute to talk about Six Grandfathers Mountain. It's a Lakota mountain. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's the one that they built Mount Rushmore on. I'm guessing it was probably very important to the Lakota, and it probably held significance to them. So that's why we came in and ruined it. Don't even get me started on the construction photos. Let's just look it up. The construction of Mount Rushmore. Go. Images. Some things, there's a good one. Some things don't add up. Who's that? To the right of George, which, by the way, George is not the first president of the United States. There were 8 people before him who held the position. Anyways, who is that man to the face, or to the right of George? Who is that face? It's not there on the finished one. What's going on there? So another thing you can see, I thought this was supposed to be a carving. What's that? That doesn't look like a carving. That doesn't look like a carving at all. Don't you have to take stuff away to carve? How come it's already away? It looks like they're adding to it. Well, that's funny. So I'm guessing it was probably an indigenous mountain that had special things about it. And of course they had to come in and put their crap on it and cover it up. I mean, see, where's the face? There's no face to the right of George. What are they trying to pull off here? There's that face again. You know, they say it was what? One guy? And there's the one guy thing again. Why is it always just one guy? Well, I think the story on this is, what was his, Louis Borgman or Borgsman or something like that did it, and his son, like later on, the last little bit, his son helped, but I mean, look at this. How is that a carving? How is that a carving? That's not a carving. There's tracks and everything going there like they're bringing loads and loads and loads in. There's like a tripod lift looking thing. And what's that? What's that behind George? Is that mortar lines? What's going on? It doesn't look like a carving at all. Why do they say it's a carving? Why do they depict it? Why do they give the false story? Why do they cover up a Lakota mountain? Why do they cover up a Lakota mountain that looked like that? It doesn't look very intimidating to me, so it must have been pretty darn special for them to come in and put a bunch of presidents' faces on it. Oh boy. I think we opened up a whole nother can of worms here, but it's just not adding up. It's just not adding up. Look. I bet you right there, look. All the way at the end of the mountain to the right of George. Sure looks like a man's face to me. I bet it was their 6 grandfathers. The 6 biggest, baddest gods or chiefs or whatever. The 6 people they held the highest regard to. And we come in and we put this BS crap. You can even tell it don't even match the dang mountain. Carved. Yeah, who, let me guess. By his neighbor. He had help with his neighbor, Cliff Hunter. I mean, come on. I mean, the more you look, the more BS you see. I mean, what? 1923, the mountain, 6,000 feet. Well, it looks like a cool place. And I don't think it deserved to be covered up with a bunch of falseness.